Welcome back, my creative cosmonauts. What's cracking lacking? How's everybody doing? Good, I hope. Whew, what a week. What a week. What a weekend. That was absolutely amazing. I think this is the best, I think it's one of the best times I've ever had at San Diego Comic Con. Seriously. I'll get more on that later, but I am here in the home of my home. I am here just chilling, recovering. Not really much recovering, really. San Diego Comic Con was actually way more fun than I've ever imagined it would be because I've been to a lot. I've been going since 2009, and there's been moments. There's been really cool, fun stuff, but whew, this year was a really good year. I'll get more into that later on in this live. I think it'll be live for like 2 hours. Um, yeah, man, absolutely fun, and then a great ride too. A really good ride. All right, there's a few things we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about who I ran into. I ran into a lot of people, which is absolutely amazing. Yo, John, how's it going? I ran into a lot of people, really cool people. I did some cool things. I think I did more this year than I've ever did any other year besides just, working, cosplaying, and, going to an after party or two. But yeah, I'm going to do a deep dive into it. But first, how you doing, John? What's new? What's crack-a-lackin'? What you up to? All right. First things first. The people I ran into were absolutely amazing. Okay. So, first of all, let's just say San Diego Comic Con is like, oh, you're good? Hell yeah. Me too, brother. Me too. Let's just say that San Diego Comic Con is a place where you can run into a lot of people. Old friends, new friends, friends on YouTube, and celebrities and whatnot. I work for Boom Studios, freelancing, so I'm always on the floor helping out, guiding people in the right direction, and explaining what Something's Killing the Children is or House of Slaughter. Um, but this year was just so much fun, absolutely so much fun. I got a chance to pick up a couple books while I was there, a couple of comic books, and okay, so check this out. I ran into Jamal. Remember Jamal from the episode, the guy that created his own comic book? Well, I ran into him, okay, and trying to introduce him to people at Boom, but that wasn't a time or place. But check this out. He had another copy on him. Absolutely amazing. I think this is brand new too. I haven't read it, haven't opened it up yet, but this is his comic book. Okay, his comic book. You remember him, right? Go back, check it out. I can't remember what episode that was. It was about comic books and how to create your own comics. Absolutely amazing. So happy to run into him. I got a chance to talk to him for a couple seconds about future endeavors and talk about having him back on the show and talk about how's it been since. Um, Also, I got a chance to run into Omni. Omni has a channel here on YouTube where basically he reacts to like either shows, trailers too, but mostly shows. I ran into him at Level Up this year because I was a big fan. I follow him and see him again. It was really cool. We hung out for just a tad bit on the floor, but then Amy Jo Johnson was doing a signing for her book that she kickstarted, um, which is this sucker right here. Oh, this thing's big. Her and the writer were there signing, I think Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. It was great. And Saturday was my day off, so I didn't get a chance. Well, I slept in because there was like a party going on, like a meet and greet and a birthday party. It was Jackie's Kitchen's birthday party, plus Derek Taylor's party, plus my producer's girlfriend Lauren's birthday. So it was a lot of birthdays on Saturday. Um, so yeah, I was like, yeah, just wait in line and get it signed. I'm not really much of a signing guy. I don't go out my way to get autographs and stuff like that. That's just me. Because I like reading materials and you know I like to read things and like to play with things and I like to open things. So therefore, having somebody sign a box or signing a comic book that will be this is not my thing. But I got a chance to pick up this one. This is awesome. This is Kickstarted. This is like, ooh, this is like two lines. There's two series going on right now in the at Boom Studios. There's the actual storyline of like Power Ranger Academy, which you can check out some of those clips or some of you can get more information on that at Sammy the Monster on her channel. Where this is, I think that line is getting her into more Power Ranger stuff. As I always been a Power Ranger fan, and my friend Yenny, which I've never met. Okay, now grant you, I never met my friend Yenny, but I discovered her on TikTok during the pandemic. Cool retro 80s style. She's a motorcyclist. She dresses up as a Pink Ranger. Um, and like she has her own YouTube too, which I gotta find that. I gotta check her out. She's a motorcyclist, and she dresses up as a Pink Ranger. And I asked her if she was going to. Well, since she dressed up as the original Pink Ranger, I was like, hey, you want to San Diego Comic Con? Because look what Amy Jo Johnson is dropping. And she's like, I wish I could. So, while I had time, I got her a signed thing. It's a foil cover of the Pink Ranger. It's pretty dope. Signed by Amy Jo Johnson. So, once I have her on the show, I will give her this as a present. So that's gonna be really cool. Uh, I like to go out my way for things for people. Like if I'm always in a situation where I can go do things, and some people don't. So you know, if I can't help, I can help. Also another one I picked up, which I can't wait to start reading. Oh yeah, the House of Slaughter Butcher's Trilogy. Oh my god, the Butcher's Trilogy. This thing's awesome. Sick tick. It's like the world of sick tick. Something's killing children, but it's the order and all this like that. I cannot wait to get into it. It is it's a trilogy, and I'm already like halfway deep into Something's Killing Children, so can't wait to get into this. Find out more about Erica. Find out more about the Order of the Masks, and then some. And that's about it. Andrew Curry drew some cool stuff this year. You remember Andrew Curry from a couple episodes ago? Well, he's back from outer space. He's back, and hold on, where's it at? He drew another cover, boop, which is pretty freaking cool. There was a couple of these gilded. They were in blind packs this year. In this blind pack, you would get 3 of any of these comics, but you'll definitely get one of these for sure. It was absolutely cool, absolutely amazing, and Andrew did a couple of them. Yeah, there was an Ash cover that I thought was awesome. Didn't get a chance to pick up that one, but all in all, it was absolutely amazing. So, Boom was absolutely amazing. Good people um, from all over, dude. Like, seriously. From sales and marketing to, like, head honcho and whatnot. And the people that they hire to help with freelancing. It's just, this is, like, the 4th year, and it's just, I'm honored for them to call me back to work with them, and it's just a wild privilege of just being, social. What's the word I'm looking for? just honored to be working with a great company such as Boom. So that was awesome. So I ran into Amy Jo. I met her last year because she was signing, and she remembered me, which was awesome. And then we went to go to an after party. It was Ignition Press. It's another comic book company. It was like a little mixer, you know. It was really cool. It was held by my friend Brienne, Bree. We call her Bree, and it was really cool. Got a chance to meet a lot of people, and at that party, see, Ricci showed up, which we haven't had on the show yet, but we will have it on the show this year. Ricci, Ada was there, Dara was there, Jackie from Jackie's Kitchen, Chrissy was there, Ashlyn Day, she's been on Duel of Canoe a couple times. She's another great cosplayer. Everyone was there, showed up, had a good time with chit chat. There was some good food. Woo, good food, really good food. The event itself was awesome. It was like in like the kind of the outskirts of downtown, but it was in downtown, but away from all the Comic Con stuff. So it was nice to walk away from all the craziness and the wildness, and yeah, absolutely wild party, delicious food, great drinks, great atmosphere, and great visuals all around. Um, that was fun. That was after the birthday party because we went to this place called Bubs, like a sports bar, like the Divey Sports Bar. It's like a beach sports bar, really. Like this bar belongs on the beach, but it's downtown. And yeah, a lot of cool friends showed up. Dorian, remember Dorian? He has the Batman. He has the Batcave in his room. He was there. Him and Connor. Nate was there, my producer. His girlfriend's birthday thing as well. Dare, Adam, Ashlyn, William, Jackie. Oh, there's so many people there. There was so many. Oh, my friend JC, not JC, the owner of Scope and Villainy, but he has that podcast called Cyclops is Waiting, which is awesome. I was a guest on that podcast last year, I think. During the yeah, before Expo '97 came on, I think. I'm not sure. I can't remember. It's a while back. But yeah, that day was crazily fun. I must say. And then my friend Pablo, he's part of. He has a web YouTube show slash podcast called Deeper Issues. We went to go see a screening for the Toxic Avenger. That was fun. They gave us some things. And then we went back to the Hilton, and he went live because mm, this was the next day. The next day was the Eisner Awards. Now the Eisner Awards, it's like the Oscars for comic books. That was pretty cool. Boom Studio won for best lettering, which I'm like really happy for. Yeah, the next day, I think it was Friday. Friday was the day that we went back to the Hilton, and he went live, and he was announcing all the winners and whatnot. It was really crazy. It was really crazy. Because if you ever gone to any kind of con, there's always the hotel con, hotel lobby con. And even though Dragon Con is the most craziest con ever, lobby con that is, um, yeah, San Diego does have its lobby cons, and the Hilton is just right next door to the convention center, and a lot of cool people hang out there. So that was wild. And I got a chance. I ran into Koi from Rejects. I'm wearing my Reject shirt. I love that. I love those guys. They have amazing YouTube. Go check them out, the Rejects. I ran into Koi. He was running by, and we were talking about Fantastic Four. And then he went to go host his very own panel, or second panel, third panel. I don't know. He's hosted a lot of panels on Hall H. Hall H is like the big deals, the big Kahuna. So, and then also Straw Hat. Respect to Koi. Hell yeah, dude. Juju, man with the straw hat. He was actually he hosted a panel on Hall H. I didn't get a chance to run into him. There's so much going on San Diego Comic Con. It's ridiculous. It's like the convention center, the hotels, plus all of downtown. Um, and I got a chance to meet Adam from Heroes Reforged. Like, if you ever watch that show on YouTube, uh, he's the one that does the countdown before they get into the trailer or whatever like that. He goes like 3, 2, 1, go. Awesome, awesome cat. I got a chance to run into him. I think Hector, him and Hector, in passing, and then Adam came by the boom booth and we talked for a little bit. We was brainstorming some ideas that I had about people that live in LA that are actually. Dude, Adam is a good dude. Adam is an absolute dude. Hell yeah. Freaking awesome. I asked for a picture. I was like, it's kind of awkward, but can I get a picture? So Hector, I've met a couple of times throughout, and I met Hector and Adam 1 year, 1 year at Star Wars Celebration. They were on the couch talking. I just didn't want to say anything, but I just walked past them and said, "Hey, I love your work," and I left. Um, but this time, it's more like a name to name basis, which is absolutely awesome. And Sammy the Monster is good friends with Hector and bada bing. Now I just can't wait to meet Augustine. That's like the whole crew of Heroes Reforged. And I also can't wait to meet some more people from Reject Nation. And then Omni. Omni's cool. He's a one man band. So it was really cool to see him and talk to him. And I hope to see him again at the Level Up next year. What else? What else happened at San Diego Comic Con? A lot of fans. Hector is a badass too. Oh yeah. Um, I ran into a lot of fans, which is awesome. But like more than WonderCon and LA Comic Con combined, which was absolutely amazing. It was like heartwarming to run into people that they want to talk about their favorite episode and that they're getting into certain things or they were curious about certain professions and fields and touched me a little bit just knowing that this show works and it's good. It's good. It lets me know that I'm not wasting my time and I'm not wasting your time. Um, God, I can't remember the thing. The thing is, like, I run into a lot of people every day. Oh, thank you, John. Um, I ran into a lot of people every day. Some friends, some like acquaintances, but lately, the past year, it's been fans of the YouTube channel. And I think I asked Omni and Adam about it. It's like, so how is it? How do you get used to running into fans, like being like a mini celebrity? Like I bartended all over. Everyone knows me as a bartender or the guy that hangs out or cosplay stuff like that. So that's a different story. Like my stories are legendary. um, People will talk about me in the circles. Good things. Good. I have a good reputation, which I'm absolutely proud of and honored. But yeah, running into actual fans, cosmonauts. It's just I always put it out there. Hey, if you see me at the con, come say hi, take pictures, blah blah blah. And that's exactly what happened. I was like, yes, it was so great. That's why it was like part of it was a good con. It was all positive, absolutely amazing. Wow, absolutely crazy, man. Anyways, that's it's great. Even Jackie told me it's been happening to her too, so that's a good thing. And it always happened to Vera. Always happened to Vera. She's a rock star. Um, yeah. Like, do I have any more comic books? Nope. I think that was it. But anywho, yeah. Right now I'm gearing up for LOJ. It's the Labyrinth of Jarrett. It's a masquerade ball that's here in LA, downtown at the Biltmore Hotel. The Biltmore Hotel, there was a lot of things filmed at the Biltmore Hotel, and including one of my favorite franchises, Ghostbusters, Ghostbuster 1. When they walk in, they go to the ballroom and they meet Slimer. Yeah, that hotel. Absolutely. I cannot wait to see you there. Oh, heck yeah, Caitlin. How you doing, Caitlin? Yeah, I cannot wait. It's LOJ is fun. This is my third year as a stage night. It means I have to go on stage every other hour. There's 6 acts this year, and I'm part of 3. I'm a knight. I got my hood improved because I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan, and well, I got my hood and a little cape on the side with the actual knight's outfit, which there's a lot of us. There's a lot of security, and there's also stage knights, and we also act as security too when we need to. You're gonna be a bat? A bat? Ooh, ooh. Can you like do me a favor and like spank me with your wings? No. Nice, nice. I can't wait to see you. I'm stoked. I can't wait to go help set up. Um, I did an interview with Jackie and Sean in February, I believe, and I got my producer to go help out and volunteer to get a ticket. Now, if anybody wants to go, they live in LA, volunteer. Go to the website and volunteer and help in any way you can. You could be a makeup artist, you could be a seamstress, you can help set up and take down. You can, if you have your, I think you need your truck license to pick up things like the dragon, and we have a huge dragon, big freaking dragon named Sparkles. It takes 5 people to operate. Shoots out smoke. Um, yeah, all the help we get. And we're all volunteering, by the way. This is like no one's getting paid except for like maybe Sean and Jackie. I don't know. I don't know how that works, but we're all volunteering, so we love it. We love opening the realms, the gates, and just 2 nights of just fun, epic. Um, what's that? What's that damn Shakespeare? I'm losing that name. That word, that title. Shakespeare, fairies. Anybody? Nobody. Um, Not Field of Dreams. What is it called? Eh. Is your second year? Nice, 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 nice. Um, Make sure to save me a dance if I have time. Um, Midsummer's Night. Yes, yes. Midsummer Nights or Midsummer Dream. Something like that. Yeah, yes, yes. Caitlin, thank you, Caitlin. It's absolutely amazing. Goblins, fairies, dragons, aqua people, little tiny Zundries that move around and they're curious, so they look at your stuff, and dark elves, all kinds of great elaborate costumes that are just absolutely amazing, and it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. So I'm getting gearing up for that, and then right after that, since I'm not going to Wasteland, or I'm not going to Dragon Con this year, which I'm a little sad about, but I've got things to take care of. And mostly, some of it's the Cosmo Network. Um, and this has been going. It's been a lot so far, so I had to sacrifice one thing, and then plus LACC, because LACC and Wasteland happens to be on the same thing. It's a lot of fun of getting to the yes, yes, it is. Uh, yeah, so Wasteland and LA Comic Con happens the same weekend, which sucks. And Chrissy, she's a part of my tribe. She hosts she runs the costume contest that's on Saturday, but she also runs the body shop at Wasteland. So if you don't know what the body shop is, it's a place where you can go and get done up. You can get your hair braided, get it cut, you get makeup, you get all kinds of cool stuff. She runs it. This is her second year running it, and so she'll be there, but then she's leaving to go to come back to LA to set up the costume contest. I think last year was a $3,200 grand prize, and they have medals and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. So I was gonna go back with her because BYO Sabres are gonna be there, and I mean it's like, hey, I get to have a place to set up and interview people, but I decided not to do it. I'm gonna stay at Wasteland this year because we are going to film a better episode for Wasteland. Wasteland seems to be our freaking viral video, our viral episode, which is ridiculous to me because uh, my producer got hired to do the behind the scenes stuff, videotaping the cars and the parade and all stuff like that. And I had security duty, so we didn't have that much time to do a lot of filming because we were tired. The sun is hot. It's out in the desert, Mojave Desert. Um, so the second to the last day is when we filmed. It was so like not rehearsed or anything like that. It was just like, let's just go with it, see what happens. And I got a chance to interview my friend Matt Hatter, which is no longer here in LA. Um, so this year we're planning to actually either A, shoot a short, or just a day in the life in the wasteland. So, bada bing, bada boom. We're gonna do this like real documentary style, and it might be 3 parts because the wasteland's big. You have the daytime, you have the nighttime, and then you have just the in between time. So, we shall see how we're gonna do it, but we are gonna do it, and hopefully that one will go more viral than that one. And than last year's. I cannot believe that one's like it's a 1 point some odd K views. There's a lot of episodes of the Cosmo Show that has bad views, and I'm not hating it. I'm not hating at all. I love everything that I've done and created, but my producer is like, he's an analytics kind of guy. He sees numbers. When he's stressed, I stress. It's not much stressing. It's just like it's stress. Let's just call it stress. I don't particularly care for analytics. I believe in quality over quantity, and I do believe that eventually, throughout time, 5 years from now, the Cosmo Network will be awesome. And every episode of the Cosmo Show will have views and likes and comments. It just takes a while. It takes a while. Um, yeah, so we're gonna do that. Wasteland, cannot wait. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's gonna be fun. In the meantime, right now I have 2 episodes in the bank. I have 2 interviews. One is with Sean and Jackie for LOJ, and the other one is my friend Honor. She was in town. She's the one I get to see once a year at Dragon Con. And since I'm not going this year, she actually came out to LA to network, and we went to the Infolist party where I got a chance to walk the red carpet. It was awesome. I was with my friend Jim, Happy Trigger. You met him in one of the episodes about photography. We were in the VIP line, and the line was pretty long to get to the thing. And Jim's already done before, so he was like, I'm going to go see my friend Amanda, blah, blah, blah. I was like, shit, I want to walk the red carpet. I was like, take videos of me going through the red carpet. That was so cool. That was really cool. So yeah, my friend Honor was in town. She got to do her thing, network a lot, did some photo shoots. She's absolutely amazing. She has a couple of films out there. She's actually working on a few too as well. And she's just a badass all around. So I got a chance to interview her. So those are the 2 interviews in the bag that are already done. I just gotta wait till the studio is done to do my intro, to do my educational part. Bada bing, bada boom, bada boom. Cannot wait. I saw the wall panels for the studio that my producer got. They're awesome. And then he's gonna make them light up in between. Telling you, it's gonna be absolutely amazing. I cannot wait for the studio. God damn, I'm just waiting. Ugh. This is gonna be awesome. Not only is a new studio, not only is right next to Jackie's Kitchen, where we could do some probably like cool, like more crossovers, but I'll have chairs there to bring people over to interview, and I'll also have a monitor there that I could do like. I could talk with people that are not in LA, so I can like have them on the show. So that's gonna be awesome. That means there's more episodes and more cool stuff. Now, I might keep it to 2 episodes a month, or depending on these other shows get off their butts. I'm still waiting for. I'm still waiting for Nomakai I think it's called Nomakai. His name is Cherry. I'm still waiting for his stuff. It's a new anime show. A lot of good things happening. Oh yeah. Kush! Can't wait to see how it all turns out. Yes. Guys, go follow Kush. Kush is amazing. Find her on Instagram, find her on TikTok. It's absolute amazing, beautiful joy. I want to say, what is it? Yeah, okay, so I go to Labyrinth, and that's like, the world of make believe and fairies and whatnot. I want to say she's like the embodiment of the personality and like the attitude of what you would need going to LOJ. Absolutely amazing, high spirited, super positive, good energy. We need more people like that in the world. So go follow Kush. Um, yeah, I'm waiting for this guy to give me some stuff for animation, anime Mondays. And so far, I give him a deadline and hasn't. And so that show may not happen. So sad. That's what happens when you depend on other people. Oh, thank you, Kush. I listen. Right now in the works is game show. That is guys going. That is going strong right now. Almost done. Game show, and then Club Curiosity. My friend Crystal, she used to be the drink of the day person. She had a kid in March, and like now, I think it's time. Well, the studio will have a podcast area too, so we'll get to do some podcasting. And no, me and Jackie might do a couple of things. Me and Crystal will definitely do our Club Curiosity. Um, yeah, I really wanted in a music one. I ran into a friend at Scum and Villainy one night that is all into the music scene. He's a sound engineer. He goes to almost all the shows, but he's hip. He's hip. He knows he knows what's going on in the music world, underground and then professional as well. So I had to write this plan, and he's really awesome. He's really cool. He always says hi to me every time I see him at Scum and Villainy, and we talk about music. And yeah, I'm hoping that once I come up with a sheet of what to talk about, like like a little list, actually a script, pretty much a script of like a formula of what each topic is, from like tour dates to music to news and all stuff like that. And then I will create him an intro and outro, and then that will be a thing. Um, so I'm really positive in that. I think he's really down. Like I say, all I can do really is like give somebody a chance, and if you don't follow through, you don't follow through. No hard feelings. Just don't come crying when things pick up. No. I mean, yeah, okay. This is the Cosmo Show, the Cosmo Network. I have 3 shows on here. It's only been 2 years. Either A, I can see you being skeptical about like even being on here or being a guest, but also at the same time, it's like, um, I get it, Comic books and music. Hell yeah, John. I get it. I get it. It's not like Heroes of Forge or like Reject Nation, but it will get there. It will get there. I'm not giving up. No, 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 no. I'm not giving up at all. Until I get that plaque, and then I'll give up. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna use that plaque and put that in plaque in the studio. It's gonna be awesome. Whenever that happens, we just actually it's funny too. On Wednesday last week, we hit 1,000 watch hours, and then on Saturday we hit 2,000 watch hours. So, congratulations to us, the Cosmo Network. We're getting there. We're getting there. We are getting there. And I'm not trying to bombard this channel with a bunch of shows, but I want it to be a one-stop hub, entertaining. And I think what my producer came up with this. Oh, he brought this up the other day. He was like, I think the reason why YouTube is kind of sketchy because there's so many different genres on one channel. It's the reason why people have millions of channels for different things. But I don't care. I don't care. I do care, but listen, if everybody's doing one thing, I'm not gonna follow. I'm not gonna do that. You know, I believe in standing out and being an individual. So, which I am, and I have been my whole life. So, with that said, I will have multiple channels, multiple shows on my channel, and the algorithm is gonna have to deal with it. Uh, I don't care for algorithm. I don't care for that, but I do care for just like any other network is views, response, letters, um, comments. All that stuff is good. Cosmo Network is like hanging out with your old buds. Yes, it is. It really is. So yeah, once all those are out of the ways, that's neither here nor there. I got three shows right now that are working, kicking butt. The other ones will follow eventually. So I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. Even if it's just going to be three shows and plus a game show, which will be on Twitch, which I got to get on Twitch. I'm setting up my room right now for a gaming area so I can play games. Now I don't have a PS5 yet, but as soon as I will play Rivals. It'll probably be outdated by then, but I will be playing games, video games, games that I've either played and love, like Ghost of Tsushima, Assassin's Creed, Ghostbusters, Spider-Man, whatever. We'll play that stuff. More place for us to hang out and like come live, kind of like what Dare does, and Joni. So it's more place for you guys to come up and get in touch with me and get to know each other. More interaction with the cosmonauts, the better for this channel, I believe. So that's my algorithm, is getting to know you guys and hanging out with you, and then asking and answering questions. Now, I haven't had a guest list yet. I'm putting one together, and when I have that by the next, I want to say by the next live I go for the Cosmo Show, I will have that list. Fable series? I've never played the Fable series. Wait, wasn't Fable like on the PC a long time ago? Long time ago. Like back in the days of Duke Nukem and like Quake and Doom. Oh, Xbox. If it's on PlayStation, yeah. Um, I believe in commitment, and I don't cheat on my partners. I don't at all. Some of them, okay. So I'm a PlayStation guy. Sorry. If it's on PlayStation, I got it. Play it. The original remake? Alright, cool. Done. Um, so yeah, that'll be fun. Playing video games, talking to you guys. Hang out. Probably do it like every day when I can, before I go to work or before I do anything else. Like today, I have rehearsals. I have two rehearsals for two acts, Acts 5 and Act 6 for LOJ. So yeah, I would go live pretty much every day, or when I can, but like, you know, make it consistent. But anyways, my next Cosmo show, live, I'll have a list of guests. And I'll tell you the list. I'll get you those names, and I'll get you the places where you can go check out their Instagrams. And so if you guys have questions for them, bada bing, bada boom. And no, Conkers? On Nintendo 64, I played Zelda. That was my first Zelda game ever. First ever. It opened my mind to open world. Star Fox, F-Zero, what was it, Pod Race? Pod Racer and Anakin's Revenge. Oh, goodness, I've heard that game name. Right? Conkers. I remember Conkers. NFL Blitz, Mortal Kombat, and Turok. GoldenEye, of course. Perfect Dark. And 180. It's like a snowboard game. I think that was it. until PlayStation came into my view, and I was like, "Wow, what's this?" And I think with that one, I was playing Soul Reaver. Soul Reaver was awesome. Woo! God, that was like my second open world game. Ugh, a drunk, foul mouthed squirrel. No, I want to play that. That sounds like fun. Yeah, I went from Super Nintendo 60, Nintendo 64 to PlayStation. I've been with PlayStation ever since. So my PS3. Oh man, I tried Rock Band. I tried it. I don't even know why I didn't. It was during the pandemic. But my Rock Band, my Guitar Hero, is me plugging in my guitar and then putting my music playlist on shuffle and just play along with it. That was me back then. I couldn't play Guitar Hero to save my life. Ugh. Those three buttons, click, 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 click. I just couldn't do it because I want to go up and down when I hear the tune. I remember Metal Gear Solid from high school. Metal Gear Solid. I only played the demo. Don't don't crucify me. I worked a lot, so I didn't get a chance to play. During the pandemic is the only time for the 2 years, I got a chance to actually play games like Arkham, Batman Arkham, Asylum. Uh, God, what else? God, I can't remember the other games. Assassin's Creed, Black Flag. I play that every once a chance I could get, but I had like two jobs before the pandemic, so that was just really, yeah. The pandemic helped me play a lot of video games and catch up on things, especially television shows. I never finished Friends or Buffy. I never watched Buffy. I just watched Angel. Um, God, I can't remember the other shows. There were so many things. Oh, and Pixar. I watch a lot of Pixar because I never watched any Pixar movies. Oh, Red Dead Redemption is great. I borrowed it from my producer, and then I showed my roommate, and my roommate loved it because he loves westerns. Yeah, he's the kind of guy. My roommate's the kind of guy that will play the game all the way through, get everything, collect everything, and then eventually be done with it. It took him a year and a half to do Valhalla, to finish everything in Valhalla, Assassin's Creed, an Odyssey, Origins, and there's another one I think. But yeah, he loves that stuff, and right now he's still on it. I stopped playing because I got back into working. So got a buddy who has a band, and he's a bass and guitar. Also, Assassin's Creed games are nuts. I know, dude. I really want them. I really want either Amazon or HBO, not Netflix. Maybe Netflix. I don't know. I want them to pick it up and do a show, like a show, an actual show. And each season, you have one main character, which is God, Miles. Is the name Miles? It's been so long, I forgot the actual storyline. Um, Miles, right? That was the main guy's name that goes into the Animus. Well, if it is, we're gonna stick with that. Yeah, Miles. Um, just follow him, and then each season he unlocks a whole new era, like how they do with Outlander. Come on. First, you start with Altair, hands down. You first with that. You start with Altair, then you go to Ezio, the second season. But I think which this is what you do. First season, Altair, great, done. Now we go into Ezio. Now halfway through that season, you go from young Ezio to old Ezio, right? So you go to young Ezio to old Ezio, not old Ezio, but like more adult before you get to the third one, Revelations, and you make Revelations a mini movie. You make that a mini movie, and then by the time you get to the third series, you go to the third one, which is Assassin's Creed 3, which I can't remember the name of it. It was Civil War during that era. And what you do with that one, you introduce Kinways, Hatham, um, you have Connor, you do that whole Revolutions thing with Jigger, right? You already introduced these characters, which is great. So now you can go back into Black Flag because you already have these characters somewhat established. And then you introduce the other guy that's part of the Animus. That was like in the Animus. That one, the blonde hair dude. Can't remember. But you make that really epic. I mean, like, you can do it. You can really do it. And then, what, the fifth season would be the fucking Syndicate. And then after the fifth season, you can end it on Unity. And you can make it where, like, all the past lives does a Unity thing. I don't know. That's how I would do it. I mean, if you look at Black Sails, okay, Black Flag can be done. If you look at, was it Rome or like what is it, Spartacus? Anyone, like, all of those can be done. Um, all those movies can be done because, like, they've all those games can be done because there's been shows and movies that just shows you that we can go and make that world happen. Especially Black Flag. Oh, love that show. I think I watched it through and through like 5 times already. Might do it again. But yeah, that's what I would do. Stick with Miles, and then somehow kill off Miles like they did in the third one. Bring back the clone. Have those 2 people that work for you. Make it happen. I know, right? A him in a series would be great, but isn't that like Alias? um, Hitman series would be great though. That's the Amazon thing. I think that's totally Amazon. I do like the Assassin's Creed movie. I like every movie that comes out, good or bad, because that will open the doors for other people to see what they could do to achieve it better. Henceforth, Michael Bay. He brought the Transformers to the big screen, and somebody else came out and did Bumblebee. So, which looked really, really good. And then it also shows that you can actually have big giant robots. I mean, Pacific Rim, this Voltron movie that they're working on right now. It's all amazing. That Power Ranger movie could have done something better. Could have been better, but I like what they did with the kids. I just feel like the droids could have been better. Jack Black, yeah. That would be a great show too, like Deadwood. Woo, Deadwood was awesome. Ugh. Great shows. I love the westerns too. But I love my pirate era. Anything on the high seas. The Pirates of the Caribbean, all 5 of them are amazing. Black Sails is just great. I can't wait to check out this another one. Odyssey or Nemo? The one with about Nemo and the ship. I'm not a sea sign. I'm an air sign. But a water bearer. Doesn't make any sense. But so I love anything that deals with ocean and just all that cool stuff. Yeah. Voltron. And I think Henry Cavill's on there too. I'm not sure who he's playing. Came from loving Doris Day. Be obsessed with the movie. Yep. Calamity Jane and the kid as a kid. Yep. Doris Day. Yeah, mine's is the Man with No Name. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Fists full of dollars and a few dollars more. Great. Freaking great. And then Magnificent Seven. Even the remake was pretty good. True Grit. I like both versions. I like the remake better. God, Deadwood was a great show. There was another Western. There was a movie called The Posse, which is great. It's about black cowboys. Had Mario Van Peebles, Tiny Lester, Tone Loc, a rapper, two rappers, Tone Loc and this other guy that played Father Time, and Stephen Baldwin plus Billy Zane. It was a really good movie. Check it out if you can. The Posse. Mario Van Peebles and his father was in it too. I think it was written and directed by Mario Van Peebles. The original Magnificent Seven is awesome, absolutely awesome. But what was I going with this series? Yeah, that's what they should do with Assassin's Creed. That'd be dope. That'd be totally dope. I had a costume. I made my own pirate costume, pirate Assassin's Creed, and it was my version of Dread Pirate Roberts. Uh, for Labyrinth and for Renfair. It was really cool. Basically, it was a pirate. Dread Pirate Roberts was everything. It was like many different people. You follow that folklore and Princess Bride, but he just happened to be an assassin one year, so or one day. Yeah, it's the Heart of the Fall. That one was really good. Woo, that one was sexy. Woo, forgot about that one. That was dope. So yeah, I can't. I'm really excited to see this He-Man Masters of the Universe. I want to see a trailer. I want to see a teaser. I've seen the poster. I see the sword. I see some on set shots. The actress of playing Tila, I believe, is on Riverdale. Plays Veronica. I'll send you some pictures on Instagram of my pirate days. God, I love it. I love piracy. Oh, there's a freaking Jesse James starring. Yeah. Chris Christopherson. What a legend. The Four Horsemen. Good stuff. So Wailing, Willie Nelson, Chris Christopherson, Johnny Cash. Am I right? The Four Horsemen? It's been so long. Yep. Exciting times. Anybody seen Superman yet? Superman or Fantastic Four? Anybody? Pretty freaking good. Absolutely amazing. Finally, Fantastic Four is done right, properly. And Superman was just beautiful. Superman was just awesome. I haven't seen anything else. I saw Superman before I went to Comic Con, and I watched Fantastic Four right after I came back. Did a matinee. Can't wait for Badlands because I'm a big Predator fan. I did a crossover of Mandalorian and Predator a long time ago, like 2008 or 7. The Highwayman, yes, the Highwayman, not the Four Horsemen, the Highwayman. That's right. Yeah, that is that. Yeah, I did. Willie Nelson, Chris Christopherson, Johnny, and then Waylon Jennings. Fuck. I've never seen any. I should go back. What movies? Oh, the Fantastic Four and Superman. Yeah, people were talking about them. That's all that matters. Good or bad. People can't be pleased. Yeah. But we got each other, right? Us little groups that we love things. So that's the important part. As long as we got each other. The Badlands? Hell yeah, dude. The guy that played Sonny, one of my favorite actors. He was in a movie that my best friend Aaron Mitchell was one of my childhood friends. He introduced me to a movie called Gen 13 Cops. Written, or it was directed by Jackie Chan, but his nephew was in it, Willie Chan. And it was these three guys going to the academy, the police academy somewhere in Japan, and or China. Can't remember. I have it on DVD. It was just so fucking kick ass. It was undercover. Well, anyways, the guy that plays Sonny is one of the bad guys in Gene 13 Cops. And so when I saw he was getting his own show, I was like, yes, all the actors on there are freaking amazing. I wish it finished. Or if it did, it fucking finished somewhere else. Because could have swore. Daniel Wu, absolutely amazing. Um, yeah, I can't. All I remember is a big giant monolith, big old temple thing, majigger that I think they destroyed. It was it was good. It was good in there, but I don't think it finished. So I love that to come back. Um, yeah, Gen X cops. This is these three guys going to police academy. They failed. This one guy named Inspector Chan was tasked to have an undercover team to go in and infiltrate this big giant drug lord crazy company. And so he picked the three juvenile, high-tempered teenagers with attitude. And it was just it was awesome. It was awesome. And Willie Chan has like this cool hairstyle that I wish I was half Japanese to have, or Chinese, or I don't know what he is, but he's absolutely amazing. They have great style over there in Japan, and just over there, they have great style in general. The clothing, the hair, ugh, crazy stuff. Yes, that's right. He was. That's right. God, I haven't seen that movie in a long time either. Wow. But yeah, dude, Into the Badlands was awesome. My Badlands. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Some good shows. Maybe we can see if I can find them. I think it was like on Amazon or HBO. Right now I'm rewatching Hawaii Five-O for the third time. It's just so good. Man, I miss it when there was almost always a movie coming out with Jackie Chan in it. Me too. High Noon, man. Shanghai Noon? Shanghai Noon? Yeah. Him and Owen Wilson. That was great. Did they make three or two? I think they only made two. Shanghai Noon, Rush Hour. I wonder. There was rumors that there was gonna be a fourth Rush Hour, but man. But anywho, um, my summer's watching Hawaii Five-O with my aunt. Dude, Hawaii Five-O, McGarrett and Dano. Operation Condor, love that too. Yes, Operation Condor. But dude, Hawaii Five-O is awesome. And towards the end, that last season, like I love the actress that came in later. She was on Being Human. I did extra work on Being Human. It was shot up in Toronto. It was a remake from an English show, back in the UK. It was more comedy on that one, but this one was more serious. It's where I ran into Sam Witwer for the first time. It was Sam Witwer and some other actors, but it was a werewolf, a ghost, and a vampire live in a house. It's pretty awesome. It was a great show. Did extra work back then when I was acting a lot. I had to fly up to Toronto to do that out of my own pocket. But I was like on set, and I was talking to him about God, what was I talking to him about? I was talking about Mist. I love this character in Mist, and then I mean the one thing I just never brought up was Star Wars at that time, so I didn't bring up Star Killer. And then I was like, hey, if you're ever in LA, blah blah blah, just catch up. I'd love to hang out and pick your brain. I like Star Wars. That's what I told him at the end. He says, LA. So I have a couple of friends out there that are in LA. I'm like, yeah, me too. And then, what, a year later, at Loaded, where Scum and Villainy is now, my friend JC was doing this show called Star Wars Collider. He was producing it. And his first guest was Sam Witwer. And so I came because JC wanted to show me what they were doing. and it was Sam Woodward. And he's like, "Oh hey," I was like, "Oh hey," and JC's like, "You know each other?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "You guys know each other?" He's like, "Yeah, we went to high school together." I was like, "You and JC went to high school together?" He's like, "Well, I met him on the set of Being Human," and then it was like, after that, when it was just kinsman. It was awesome. Every other, any other thing that Sam Woodward was there, um, it was always cool. Like it's like, "Hey, how's it been?" Blah blah blah. My friend Elliot and him and like Freddie Prince and two other people. They played D&D and like other stuff on the weekends. It's really cool. But I got a chance to run into Sam Woodward lately at Level Up, and I had that video somewhere, and I just like was trying to post it, but I didn't know where to post it because without the studio it's kind of hectic. If it makes sense, without a studio, in my head, the Cosmo show is out of order or out of sync. Because you have your intro, your open monologues, comic book of the day, interview, and then closing. And with everything else that we filmed at Leveled Up, I was trying to compartmentalize what's going to be just the adventures of Jackie and Cosmo, and what was going to be the Cosmo show, and what was going to be a special. And the two interviews I got out of it was Yaya Han and Cutie Pie. But there was so much, and there was all those auctions for the lightsabers in the crowd, and just like there's so much other footage I just didn't get a chance to put on there. I think my producer still has it, so he's probably gonna put it on Patreon. That's another thing too. Patreon, we're working on it. Trying to find another show or another thing that I can do that on Patreon to make people go to Patreon that you can't get on YouTube. So you could be an intergalactic cosmonaut. Um, I'm just trying to figure out something. I know the game show will be live on Twitch and it'll live on Patreon. So if you missed the live, you can watch it on Patreon. Um, yeah, I don't know. I either do. I had the idea, and I can let me know if this is a good idea. For on Patreon, we watch a series. I was thinking about Supernatural, only because it's about to leave Netflix. Doesn't mean I can't go and buy the box sets. But would you guys want to watch Supernatural with me and one other person? Let me know. Let me see. Because I think it'll be fun. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think that'd be cool. I don't know. Either that or I'm not doing Buffy again. That was emotional. Emotional wreck. Angel. If I do Angel, you gotta do that. Or Bones. Maybe Bones. Okay. Although I feel like the world will be more like a Discord kind of thing, to be honest. Discord, yeah. Well, Discord and Patreon. I gotta figure that out. I'm like not too. Into Patreon, and then that it helps. Patreon does help. It helps us with a lot of things. Start stickers or wristbands and other things. I just wish I had more to offer on Patreon than just early access to Jackie's Kitchen, the Cosmo Show, and whatever. And after I get after the Cosmo Show, after the studio's done, I'll be working on that more. I will do watch-alongs, television shows, mostly television shows that we can do it like that. So I'll set up a poll that people can do that kind of thing, and then set up a Discord. I'm not too familiar with Discord. I'm a part of a lot of Discords, and those Discords get really confusing and out of control. I'm just like, where was that conversation? I don't know. It's a bad house. And the guy that's helping me with the game show wants to set up a Discord. I was like, you run it. I don't want anything to do with it. There's gonna be a point where it gets out of control and everything's all over the place. It's gonna look like some old 1999 chat room. I don't know, like AOL. Anyways, but yeah, I'll figure that out this year, guaranteed. Do some watch-alongs. Well, if I did Discord, I can have some of you guys on the Discord live, watching at the same time, and then I'll film it. You just need to get a good mod. Yeah, team to understand it. Okay. All right. And my friend Lorenzo, he's a huge mod. He's a great mod. I seen his Discord and like, oh, that looks nice. It's organized. Like I'm on the Ghostbusters LA because I'm a part of the LA Ghostbusters, and every time I try to go look for events, it's like that, like those books, those episodic books where it's like, and to finish the story, go to page 80, blah blah blah. And to finish this story, go to page blah blah blah. Just like jumping all over the place. And it was like, no, no, no. But yeah, no. I'll let somebody else take care of that. But yeah. I think that'll be fun. I think that'll be great. I'm gonna talk to him about it. See what can be done. Choose your own adventures. Yes. That's what it feels like, Patreon. I have so many. I'm just like, no. But if we can all go live at the same time and talk and have a movie night, and I'll film my part of it for Patreon, sync up with your own copy. I miss those books too. Definitely. Yeah, what do you think? Movie night with Cosmoe? Or movie night. Yeah, movie night. Show night with Cosmoe, with me. Hang out with me. We talk. Grab a snack. Grab a drink. And then we rock it. Let's rock it! Somebody asked me, was like, what do I say? They asked me at San Diego Comic-Con, it's like, why do you say let's rock it before you cut to the intro? I was like, I was a big fan of Power Rangers in space. And it was like, there's morphin' time, shit in the turbo, and then let's rock it. I just didn't like the five, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, takes so much time. But the other one's just like, click button, opens up, there you go. Sometimes these morphing sequences they take longer than the battle. I'm just like, okay. All right, can I have something just like quick change like that, please? Anywho, any hooters. Yes. I got a date next week. That's crazy. It's gonna be fun. That was just random information I'm gonna throw out there. Anyways, the only reason why I thought about that because like our interest was Power Rangers. I'm like, let's go meet up for coffee. Anywho, yes, Patreon, watch along with me and all of you. That'd be great. And Discord. I will figure that out and have that rocking and rolling before the end of October. Yes. August. September. I still think it's funny that I never would have known you did that little chip. It wasn't for the fact that I have been introduced to you by someone. Yeah. That happens though. So this is my paradox here. Hold on, I gotta take a hit of this vape. I don't think YouTube will like this. Hold on. So I've bartended for 19 years. 19 years, some of it in San Diego, the rest of it in Hollywood, up and down Hollywood Boulevard. So people know me from that. And then I've cosplayed since 2008. So I know people from that circle, from all the cons that are out here. And then there's the goth scene. Back in the days when I first moved out to LA, there was like a goth thing every night, it seemed like. So there's those people that I've met. And then, hold on. VR Troopers is great. They have a comic book line at Boom Studios. Just dropped this year. There was a special edition at San Diego Comic Con. Anyways, And then there's the music. My band was signed, and we moved to LA and got dropped. And then I toured a lot up and down the West Coast, some of the Midwest, and yeah. So there's people from that, and then there's Scum and Villainy. So I helped open up that place when we went to the pub when I finally opened to the public, from a pop up to a public. And I was a bartender there. And I've been working there for 7 years. I just quit in February this year. Oh yeah. Um, I did music. And I miss music. Been trying to do something with Dare Taylor. It's just gotta be the right time and right time. Right music, right time. Um, and where I work at now, downtown, my new job, I'm working with like two musical engineer guys. I'm like, hey, I play guitar and I sing. I just want to play guitar because I sang for my band. I didn't want to be a singer. I just wanted to be a guitar player, learn how to play guitar, and everyone threw me in the front. So that was fun. Um, so there's that world. Then Scum and Villainy world for 7 years. Just finally quit. I only knew that the nerdy things because Gambit is my favorite X-Men character, and your Gambit is my favorite. Ah, thank you. I just missed Gambit on Wednesday for the Raid Party 1. Um, that was intense. Woo! That was intense. Let's just say I could have I made people loved it. Let's say people loved it. Let's put it that way. That was a great reaction to my Gambit. I absolutely love Gambit. Skip Villainy, and then now there's the YouTube channel, and then Dare Taylor, the Delu the Canoe podcast. So there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things. It's crazy. It's so crazy. And I'm truly honored to have that kind of repetition. So, thank you to all the kind people that are in my life, the friends. You guys are amazing, awesome. It's just a wild ride. If I could if I could tell my 10-year-old self that this is what happened to me in life, 10-year-old me would be like, shut the fuck up. Like, you lie. I'm like, no. No. It's a beautiful curse. Yeah, what were we talking about? Man, I feel like I actually lived in LA. Hell yeah. Yes, we would. We'd be friends. Friends with everybody. It'd be cool. There's a lot of cool places in LA. Um, LOJ though, you and I will have to hang out, get some coffee. Either the day before or after. Maybe after. I'm not sure. Sundays are pretty hard because I gotta help with the teardown. But while we're there at LJ, bada bing, hang out before I have to go up on stage. So yeah, I get around. That's bad. But yeah, just be positive, man. Be positive. Be nice to everybody. Offer help to those who might be in stress, you know? We've all been there. I fly in on Thursday and leave Sunday morning to come home. Cool, cool. Why you fly all the way out? For LOJ? Just for LOJ? That's awesome. That's hardcore dedication. It's fun. I mean, shit, I would too. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get some B-roll of LOJ. That's gonna be the first episode of the brand new Pennsylvania. Oh my god, I almost moved to Philly. Can you believe that? Alright, just long story short. Before the time of the Cosmoe show, I was about to move to Philly. I was working for a place called BPAL, Black Phoenix Alchemy Lab. That's why I smell so good. If you met me, I smell good because of their oils. I was working in their warehouse doing fulfillment. And they said they were moving to Philly. They're moving operations to Philly. And my friend Chrissy, she's part of like operations and all stuff like that. She went out there and she had a bad year. Bad year. A lot of people were passing away. Thank you, Caitlin. Um, she was having a bad year. She was out there checking out the whole new place, the whole new warehouse in Philly. This is the year the Eagles were going to the Super Bowl, and so I went just to keep her company because she's just it was snowing and foreign place she hasn't been. Oh god, think of all the cheesesteak. Well, check us out. Well, I'll get to that. The pizza was awesome. The Italian food was awesome. I'm half Italian, so I was like, man, my god, wow. Didn't have a cheesesteak there. I should have, but I was like, nah, it's okay. Next time, because I am planning to go back and visit my friends at BPAL. And then my producer, I've known him for a long time. Go to Pennsylvania. It snows like half of. Dude, driving on the highway and under the bridge, see those icicles coming down, those sharp ass icicles. I'm like, you have anybody that comes and clean those suckers? They're just dropping on the highway. Crazy. Anyways, yeah, let me see how did she say? Overrated. Yeah, yeah. That's what I thought about the. I haven't tried a deep dish in Chicago yet, so they're probably overrated too. I'm in Canada. Ain't no thing. Rock on. What was I getting at? So yeah, so my producer kept on talking to me about doing a YouTube thing. Yeah, the icicles. Yeah, they're crazy. They're crazy. They're everywhere. Like the black ice on the road and shit. Anyways, um, it was talking to me about a YouTube channel, and I was like, no, I think I'm too old, and I think I missed my mark, and so oversaturated with stuff, and I don't know what to talk about without almost getting canceled, because there's things that pisses me off, but New York style is better. So, anyways, while I was there, we had a day off. I tried everything food wise, except for the cheesesteak. And then we went to New York, me and my friend Christy, to go check out the Ghostbuster house and some other things, Times Square and stuff like that. It was pretty cool. It was a fun little trip. But she got a job offer to stay here in LA, and then they weren't. BPAT wasn't going to be able to hire me until like several years later or several months later because they just moved, expenses and stuff like that. And I was like, well, I could be out there. I could find a job. I'm not worried about that. But then once my friend Christy, she's like my closest friend. Once she decided to stay, I was like, well, I was gonna go out there because I know her and I know the other people I work with, but one's like a whole family with kids, and the other one's like does his own thing with cigars and drinking and gambling, and then the other one's I just don't know him too that well. Just like it's a work thing, right? So I'm like, I have friends everywhere. Indoor in reference. Um, I have friends everywhere here in LA, and it doesn't take that long for me to make friends, but I was like, while I'm here, I found a job. I started working for Scum and Villainy again, doing karaoke. Um, and then I talked to Nate. I'm like, what do you have an idea for? And then boom, the Cosmo show was born. So if everything would have went well, I would have been in Philly, and yeah, that's it. That's all she wrote. Probably going to New York Comic Con, going to Dragon Con, and whatever con they got in Philly. Hell yeah. Yes. Pirate bitch. Dude, military family. Mom and dad were both in the military. I grew up in San Diego in Chula Vista. family in New Orleans and in New York, and some in Italy. I've traveled to like a lot of cool, crazy places. The next Rocky Adventure, because the fellow the Pittsburgh are both 3 hours away. Nice. Traveled to a lot of places like Australia, England, Germany, France, Italy, Canada. That counts. Um, Done a lot of crazy stuff. If I reach the age of 70, which I will, but knock on wood, if I don't, um, I would, if I don't, knock on wood, I would like to write a book probably later in my old years. I don't know. I've experienced and witnessed a lot of cool things and crazy things, and I've seen things and tragic things too. So I have hit all of the crazy things in my life, and I'm only 43. Yeah, Australia was fun. I loved Australia. Um, if I could retire and live somewhere, it would be Seattle or Oregon or back to San Diego. Um, I appreciate it more now that I'm older, but back then I was younger and I'm just like, hey, it's just boring. It's all everybody do here is shorts, sandals, surf, smoke weed, and drink. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm an old man to get shit in my hair and whatnot in the graves. Oh my god. Hey, welcome back, my creative cosmonauts. 'Tis I, your shepherd of hemorrhoids, your master of gout, and your mo capitan. It depends. Remember that crazy intro? Oh god. That's when I wanted to cover more on the show back then. I had the idea of like video games and like comic books and simply like that. And I was like, let's just keep it down to one thing: interviewing the world of creativity and cosplay. That's a lot. That's a lot of belts to wear. So yeah, we stopped. I stopped saying that. I stopped writing that in the script. I used a teleprompter. I stopped writing it in the script. It was like, "Welcome back, my Christmas. This is I, the Shepherd Show." Blah blah blah. Coach, how you doing, Coach? I need to get a PlayStation 5. I just won my first game in a raffle at San Diego Comic Con. It's the Power Ranger side scroll. And I'm like, I got my first game, so now I gotta have one. And then when I get that, then yes, I'll get Rivals. And then Spider-Man 2. And then this new Ghost of Tsushima. This new Ghost game. I just need like I need a total of 10 games to get me to buy one. 10 actual good games. Because like, I think like the PS4 and the 5 came out there wasn't enough time in between. And I heard the 6 is being announced soon. I'm like, what the, why? Well, if the 6 do get announced, that just means the 5 will be cheaper. But, I'm wasting all my adult monies on other things like rent and bills and traveling. So, Expedition 33. I'll look into that. I'll check out the trailer for that. There's a Hellraiser game coming out. Whoa, it looks so good. Doug Bradley is back for the voice of Pinhead. The 6th is supposed to be download only. Download only, huh? There ain't nothing like having a physical copy in your hand, when you open it up and you hear that snap and you see that disc, you put your finger in and then you take it out and you look at the bottom to make sure it's not fucking scratch. And then if it's not scratch, and then you put it in. But you forgot there's another game inside. So you have to hit the freaking eject button. And once you hit the eject button, the other game comes out and you realize, oh yeah, let's play that one for a quick while. So you put the other one in and you just hear it go zzz, and it's all fun and fancy dancy. That's why I still have PS2 games. Oh yeah, it's all about having a physical copy. I'll not know why I just went to that accent, but I do that from time to time. Oh my god. All right. It's been an hour and 24 minutes. Okay, okay, okay. Crack those cases open every now and then. Yeah, I'll do that with my Transformers. I've got a few of them. I'm still waiting. I'm still trying to collect. I don't know why I'm still talking about this. I'm still trying to collect, who was it? Blaster, Jazz, and Ultra Magnus. Those are the three that I need. And I'm really skeptical about, I'm really picky about which Transformer toy. Yeah, Ultra Magnus, definitely the Titanium series. It's awesome. That one's expensive still. Blaster, I've seen him at Target, so I know he exists. He's out there. But he's bigger than my Soundwave, so I don't want him to be that big. I want him to be the same size as my Soundwave. Oh yeah, I need Shockwave and 2 more swoops. Can't remember the jets. Oh, an Astro Train. I need an Astro Train. My goal is to collect all the Sims games. Oh my god, Sims. I never played Sims, but I've had friends that played Sims. I've lost friends to Sims. I've lost friends to Sims and World of Warcraft. I love StarCraft, and to this day, I'll still like go and play a little couple of maps. Good times. Make use of me. You must construct additional pylons. Yep. Sims 4? I'll look into it. I'll do that. So, yes, I'm thinking probably 1 or 2 more Cosmo Show lives. I will probably be at Jackie's Kitchen next one. Dude, StarCraft 2. Dude, Kerrigan, the Brood Queen. I love the Protoss and I love the Zerg. The Protoss are my absolute favorite, but the Zergs are awesome. The Terran, I care less for. The Terran's got cooler, like, aerial stuff, but orders, Captain? Just finished. Got a light. Just give me something to shoot. Go, go, go! That's boring. Protoss and Zergs. That's my jam. That's my jam. If you guys can remember, Harley Gold, aka Jamal, will be another guest. Tekken on our kit, dude. Tekken, dude, bro. Tekken was the jam, dude. Tekken 2 to Tekken 3 to Tekken Tag. I tried playing after that, but I was like, nee. Tekken Tag was my jam. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and 3. God. Gambit, Marrow, and it was either Gambit, Marrow, and Wolverine, or Ken, Ryu, and Akuma, or Strider, Hayato, and Gambit. I feel like we just need you. Dating simulating. I'm surprised they don't have that. They probably do. Like a Sims dating simulation. I tried a couple dating apps. Dating apps are not fun. Not fun. Don't have the time for those. Whoa, no. It's either I gotta find somebody in my circle that do the same things that I do, because trying to introduce a newbie into my world is like, it's like taking an alien from another planet and putting them on here. It's like, adapt and go, you know. Because, you know, this world's crazy. Killer Instinct. Oh my god. Stop it. God, Killer Instinct was awesome. Mine was Saberwolf. Oh. Saberwolf was the bomb. I can play that song on guitar too. Dun, 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 dun. Oof. They are. They are. They are. They are. I tried one once. I described myself as a car in one. I think it was Tinder. It's like a 1982 Cos Charger, slightly paint job, or new paint job, custom paint job, which is like the tattoos and everything. Custom paint job. Um, has a broken chassis, like a broken heart. It was a dating simulator game called Stray Gods. I think. Ooh, Stray. Okay, Stray Gods. I'll write that down. Stray Gods. Um. Yeah, what's it going? Yeah. Broken chassis because of a broken heart at the time. Uh, it runs on whiskey. Runs on premium whiskey. Uh, and I think that was it. And somebody thought it was funny, and then I finally went on a date with him, and then I just posted my pictures, contacts and all, rings, gauntlets. I'm just like, be me. This is who I am. It was bad. I think I talked about it on Delula Canoe podcast about bad dating. I'll never forget that. And I thought about a nerd dating app. One really doesn't exist. And nowadays, how things are in the community, in the nerd culture, flirting goes a long way. Thank you. Do it. Do it. Um, yeah, I don't know. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I've had my share. I have a pretty great life. Someone's got to have to have that too. Someone that supporting each other. It's what it's all about. You know, someone that's creative and fun, doesn't do the same thing mundane all the time. I mean, I do some things that are mundane, but I also go out and do things and like to be spontaneous. Don't necessarily like to plan for things. Because when you're planning, you put your heart into it and it falls through. It's like gut wrenching. It's like damn it. So I just go with the flow and be like, Negative thing is just always referring to myself as a swamp monster. I used to tell people I'm a figment of your imagination. I don't exist. I'm like Holloway in Ready Player One, like the real version of a video game simulator. I do not exist. No. Swamp monster, trash bandit, swamp monster. I'm burnt spaghetti with Cajun sauce. That's what I am. Or Creole, not Cajun. I'm Creole. Creole in Italian. Oh my god, dude. I ran into a TikTok rogue. She was dressed up on the floor at San Diego Comic Con. And I saw her and I was like, oh damn. And I walked up to her and I was like, oh, what's it? Yeah, the creature from the Black Lagoon holds a special place in my heart. Yes. Well, I can't wait to get to this podcast, Club Curiosity, because we're going to get into the folklore of creatures and mythologies of just monsters, and the creature from the Black Lagoon is one of them. Our first episode will be about the legend of Sleepy Hollow. Then after that, the Wolfman, and then some other stuff. We're getting to all that creature. It's gonna be a great podcast. Cannot wait. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the rogue. So I walked up to her and I wanted like, any man worthwhile will gladly suffer your hand in a dance. She just like went. It was awesome. It was awesome. It was awesome. But I only dressed up for one day. And I told her, like, if you're ever in LA and you want to do a photo shoot, I got you. So I need to do a photo shoot with rogues. Chrissy does a rogue. She's always busy. And I don't know any of the rogues. I'm a sucker for creatures. Oh, dude, you're going to love Club Curiosity. Trust me. It's going to be dark, spooky, eerie. Oh, yes. Crystal comes up with the analogy and the lore and like the history of the creature, and I reference it in books and shows and movies and whatnot. What to go watch. Like we had like the Jersey Devil on there, the Chupacabra, Loch Ness, Bigfoot, all kinds of crazy stuff. Those will be later on, but we're gonna knock out of the park like the good legends like Sleepy Hollow and the Wolfman, because that Wolfman goes far into history, back into history, like during the tribes, the Native American era. They even have their own folklore of shapeshifters and stuff like that. So yeah, buddy, yeah, buddy, it's gonna be fun. That's a guaranteed show on the network. The game show will be live on Twitch, live on Patreon, advertised on YouTube. That is the marketing scheme. See how that goes. um, I'm sure after like a season is done, because it's gonna be treated like the NFL. Someone asked me once why I call myself a small monster. This monster my dad was Cthulhu. Yes, I love that. I love that. I love that. That's just it's good. It's good. Cthulhu. Anyways, um, yes. Um, yeah, my parents were cosmonauts. Oh, my name. Why? But man, it is what it is. I had to grow up with Cosmo. Anyways, I don't know where I was going. Gambit. Oh yeah. I know one Gambit. No, one Gambit. One Rogue. Um, Sierra. She's awesome. She's absolutely amazing. Right now, she's on this Doom route. She has a really great Doom cosplay, and April O'Neil. So eventually, I'll get that photo shoot in and do some like cool reenactments of scenes like I do on TikTok of from the X Men. Someday, before I get too old, it won't look good in the Gambit outfit. I do have one cosplay I'm planning to build. That'll be my last cosplay. So I think I don't. There's nothing else. Something else I want to cosplay besides this character, Spawn. And when I'm done with it, it's gonna be truly epic. And I'll be like that Galactus at San Diego Comic Con, stopping the show. I know, because it's gonna be amazing. It just takes money, and I'm slowly saving on that one. But in the meantime, I'm also slowly slaving for stuff for the Cosmo Show, which is crazy. Stickers and more merch. I have a T-shirt idea. I have a T-shirt idea. I have a T-shirt idea. I thought next time Joni is in town, do a show of her. She does a Rogue. I know. I know. I know. I've seen her Rogue at LA Comic Con like 2 years ago. Absolutely amazing. She has a good Rogue too. So does Chrissy, and so does well, Dare did one, but that was paint. It wasn't a costume, it was paint. It was airbrushed. That costume was airbrushed on her. Anyways, what was I gonna say? I forget. I should write these things down. Um, Cosmo Show? It's a graphic novel. I'll have to find it really that I think you'll really love. I love graphic novels. Miss like. Um, Spawn. Yes, I mean, we talk about Spawn. Oh, T-shirt idea. Yes. So I thought about the Cosmos Show T-shirt would be a great idea, but I'm like, maybe one. I don't need a bunch of them. Um, how many of you would wear a Cosmos Show T-shirt? Show of hands. I'll wait. Coach Wood. That's one. If we get 3 votes, it's it's done. Yay! Because I do have a T-shirt idea, and I don't want to spoil it. Yay! Caitlin, you're amazing. Um, it's a great shirt. Okay, it's gonna be freaking amazing, and it might be purple. It's a character on it. Yes, I definitely have to send you one, Kush. I gotta send you like sticker, all the sets of stickers I have. John, yes. I gotta send everybody a bracelet, sticker. I don't think I have like any Cosmo Show stickers, but I do have Cosmo Network bracelets. I don't have any Cosmo Show bracelets anymore. Um, Purple is the best color. It's my favorite color, next to red, black, and silver. Um, this one will be great. It might be in black. It might be in black or purple, depending, because the character with itself. So mine. Thank you, Coach. This T-shirt will be goofy. It'll be a T-shirt it'll be a Cosmo Show T-shirt, but it won't naturally say Cosmo Show on it. It'll just be a character that says, "I'm a cosmonaut," but it's gonna be great. I've seen a lot of the YouTubers do their own things. Like Rejects have like the one that I bought, the hallway hazard, sign with Daredevil. And they have a new one, like the first steps, which is like the footprints of the Fantastic Fours. Genius. But I've got one, and probably I'll see if I can have Andrew Curry draw it up. You have a entire purple room. I love purple room. Can I come spend the night in your purple room? Purple is the color of my energy. Do 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 do. Oh my god, I love purple. In the words of Vicky Vale, oh, and I love purple. Um, there will be purple in this new stage, this new studio. Yeah. Anyways, I can't wait. I can't wait. A lot of cool new things this year. Next cons, I saw that comment earlier. The next con will be. Oh, there's no other con this year. Just LOJ, Labyrinth of Jared, Wasteland. That's sweet. Sorry, I had a little bad connection there, but we're back. Thank you, Kush. I'm gonna take up an offer. Go back to Miami or Florida. That's what you said you're in, right? I was there once for BYO Sabres. BYO Sabres, they're doing something new, and I'll wait till they actually finish it so I can announce it. The website went down. It's still up, but it's like kind of iffy. What they're doing is these new blades, Ripper blades. They're really cool. They're like dark saber blades, but yeah, I'm trying to get another sponsor too. Another energy drink sponsor, but something better than Debbie. But Debbie, they'll just sponsor anybody. But it's not really good sponsoring. Like you still gotta buy stuff, and they give you a 30% discount. But I was like, can you send me some stuff? Because I go to cons and I can give out stuff. I can give out things, better advertisement. Anyways, I'll try to get trying to get Jackie a sponsor. But merch is in the works, along with everything else. It just takes so much time and money and effort. My producer is always busy now since he does such great work. He gets hired for a lot of things, which is good for him. And I have a regular day job. I work at a sports bar. Oh, what else? What's I thinking of? Let's see. It's 1:44. We're coming to that 2-hour mark. Yeah. Yes. Any questions for me? Any questions? This is the moment to ask me questions. Do it. I'm waiting. No questions? Anything. Open book. Well, let's see. It's an hour and 40. Okay, an hour and 45. We got 15 minutes left. Um, was there anything else to cover? The crowd goes silent. I know, right? Like, we do not ask the great Cosmo any questions. We cannot ask him anything. Favorite type of music? All. I like all music, even polka. I've been to a party, play polka music. I found a way to jam. My body found a way to groove to it. I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. I love country. I love, God, I love country, metal, rock, world music, opera, musicals, rap, hip hop, R&B. I love it all. Techno. I love it all. Yeah. I mean, there's like, okay, what company do you get contacts from? It's not a company. It's just one man. One man that makes contacts. And he makes them for me once in a blue moon. Usually, like, I want to say almost 3 years old. If you take care of them, you can. They're fitted and prescripted. He's a movie guy. He doesn't have a website because he works on sets. And he just does things for special movies. They require great contacts and color for creatures and zombie flicks. Yeah. So I get it from him. Marcus. Cool cat. Yeah. I go through my eye doctor to get the prescription and blah 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 blah. Yes. I know. If you ever come out this way, bottom me, you have a place to stay, and we'll do all the shows. Cause I'm a punk rocker, yes I am. I like good punk rock shows. There's like those concerts of like when we were young. I don't want to be reminded when I was young and be able to get in the mosh pit. And some of them are really old too. I'm like, I've seen Green Day, I've seen Blink-182. I've seen a lot of bands, punk bands. I would like to go see Metallica again before they get really too old. Hmm. I've seen them about 12, maybe 11 times. Love Metallica. I love their journey. Their music is good workout music and good walking music. If you're walking the distance. I've walked for 3 hours once from Hollywood to Sherman Oaks in a row, 3 times. I love walking. Walking is fun, especially walking after midnight. Patsy Cline. I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just sucking in the smog. I was in the pits last week. You were in the pit last week? Get in the pit and try to love someone. No. There's a different. There's a mixture of old school pitters and like these new school. There's the ones that go around and push. And there's the other ones that look like they're throwing a rubber man attack. No effects, social distortion, bad religion, Pennywise. Yes. There are so many. God, you just hit some old school 90s favorites. Yes. See? Yes, I do not have a vehicle in my possession. Everywhere is like pretty much the public, despite what people say, the public transportation here in LA is pretty good. Pretty fucking good. I can get from the valley to downtown LA within an hour. It's not bad. You just plan ahead, but you have to plan ahead. The traffic out here sucks. I had a motorcycle, moved out here, almost died 3 times. I would get a motorcycle again because I know the streets now. Not sure if you listen to Psychobilly. Yes, dude. Tiger Army and Rutherford Horton Heat. I was in a huge Psychobilly phase. I want. Oh my god, that's true. And Lyft. Lyft is great. Lyft is everywhere. But anyway, if I'm like late trying to get to Duluth the Canoe podcast, I take a Lyft. But other than that, I take the bus. Dude, Reverend Horton Heat. Started him a long time ago in LA. Man, I love Psychobilly. I had a crush on this one girl named Shura. She had like the pompadour, ponytail. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Ugh. Gosh. Gothic girls, Psychobilly girls, Rockabilly girls, punk girls, all the yeah. I don't really have a major type. Back then I did goth girls and psychobilly girls, punk girls. But now my type is just anybody I can get along with and have a good time. Just fun, you know. Someone that will roll with me to all these crazy things that I do. Bring somebody on an epic epic adventure. Come with me. Horror pops? Ooh, Volbeat's nice. I like Volbeat. I like Volbeat. They got that Metallica vibe to them. Some of their songs. I remember when they first came out, the Sandman's Tongue or Tone. I'm like, who are these guys? Really good, really good. There's a sad man's tone. Music. God, I have four. I have 4 songs on SoundCloud that are old and ancient. I'm not gonna tell you where they are. They're old and ancient. Old and ancient. But man, now I wish I was gonna be in California for more than 3 days. Huh. Yeah. So when the band got signed, they end up. I never. Personality and how much they light up. Yeah, exactly. You know, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Um, Sad Man's. Yeah, there you go. So the label ended up owning some of the songs. There was other songs that I recorded that I still have. And seeing Dare doing her music videos and going in the studio has you know, scratching that itch. I'm like, well, the songs are already made. They're old. I would like to go back in the studio and probably re-record them to make them sound better, but they're old. They're old. Like 2007, old. And I covered a song too, from Susie and the Banshees, Face to Face. And so like 3 originals, 1 cover. That's on SoundCloud. If anybody finds it, I will give you. I will give you. I will give you a day with Cosmoe if you can find that on SoundCloud. Yes. Either I'll fly out to your location or fucking next time you're in LA, we'll just hang out. Um, that's a stupid thing. Um, yeah, 4 songs. You know what? After this, before I have to go to rehearsals, I'm going to listen to them and think of a music video, and talk to my producer and get it done. Why not? They're old. They're my songs. God. Oh man. That'll be awesome. There is 2 music videos on YouTube that you'll never find. You will never find these horrible music videos. The first one was like, was it the Hollywood Tower? It's a real place in Hollywood. It's kind of what it was like themed off of. The elevator did kill a couple people. But it's a famous place where like Elvis and like Ricky, fucking Dizzy Darnez and like Lucille and John Wayne would stay at. Really old building. Um, the guy that lived in Johnny Cash's old suite, so the whole floor, was the photographer, a videographer. He just got into like a bad car accident, so he fucked up his shoulder, and he was on painkillers and lots of cocaine. And we filmed it. I used my friend help. Oh my god, my friend Mandy was the other girl in this music video. She was a she used to be a Playboy lingerie model, and my ex girlfriend was there on set at the time. It's really really stupid. It's cringy to me. You guys would probably like it. It's called Black Tears. Well, the Biltmore is where the Dahlia murder happened. It's around there. The Black Dahlia. Well, she was found on the side of the hill, mountain, Hollywood. It's been a while since I dug deep into the mysteries of murder. Um, yeah, and the second music video was like, I don't know, maybe I don't know, I don't know. Maybe one of these days I'll put like another playlist on the channel of just shorts and stupid things. There you go. Because me and my producer Nate, we are writing a script for a short film. It's really detectively and noir like. It's gonna be really really great. So yeah, maybe I'll do a playlist for that. Um, yeah, and then a music video. It wouldn't be that hard. I love music videos. It wouldn't be that hard to do. 4 songs. It wouldn't be that hard to film it all. Yeah. I will keep you guys posted. Not that I'm trying to like, one up Dare. Dare has amazing music videos. But I'm like, fuck, I miss music. And I have music. Why not just make a video for them? Even though they're old as hell. The visuals, man. The visuals. Anyways. Yes. 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 Guys, go check out Kush on Instagram, TikTok, and I think YouTube. I haven't checked YouTube yet. If you have a YouTube, go check her out, support her, say hi, say you're a cosmonaut. If anybody else, does anybody else have anything? Anything where they would like to go? No? Okay. Well, since there's 2 of you left, and there's like 2 minutes left of this 2-hour live, I'm gonna wrap it up. So, I will see you, Caitlin, at LOJ. I'm gonna give you a big hug. Okay, but don't watch YouTube. All right, Kush. Yes, go follow Kush on TikTok and Instagram. Support all of her stuff, whatnot. Leave likes and comments. Absolutely amazing and absolutely gorgeous and just funny and energetic. Great personality, great energy. Yes. Take care, John. You too, Kush. You have an amazing day. Caitlin, I will see you at LOJ. LOJ! Big hug. Will be the biggest hug ever. And then, yeah, other than that, well, the world could be a rough place. I need some Love Piece of Chicken Grease like merch too, huh? Like patches or stickers. Collect them all. That'd be kind of cool. Anyways, in these dire times, just be there for one another. Be kind to one another. Be there for one another. Just, yeah, help somebody out. Or if you see a stranger out there, that needs help, help them. Not necessarily give them money, but if they're hungry, feed them. If they're thirsty, give them some water. Dude, patches would be dope, huh? Yeah. And, yeah. The world could be a rough place unless you have love, peace, chicken, and grease. And on that note, I love you all, and I'll see you next Cosmo Show live. Or fan film reaction. Yeah, anyways. Love you guys.